Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the PDSA fundraiser. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today we are going to be going over a few RNG based farms which you can use as a casual farm for today. I wanted to cover this one because a couple of you guys actually asked me whether about battle pets, and quite frankly I like answering those ones because I enjoy doing them. I pretty much find them as a great way of doing casual farming. Now, the things of note for this farm is located in the Timeless Isle, where you'll be picking up any of the rares and you'll be killing them, which are the ones that actually drop the battle pets. Now, the one that I've been camping for the last few days is Leaf Mender. And obviously I haven't actually got the battle pet just yet. Remember, this is meant as a casual thing, so if you get it, great. If you don't, it's like a 2-minute log. This is for like ults that are unused, and basically you actually give them a purpose once again, just to see if you can get some additional gold to go into your daily rotation. Leaf Mender, however, has a chance of dropping the Ashleaf Spriteling. And if we actually go onto the auction house right now, we can actually see how much this actually goes for. So we're looking at the Ashleaf Spriteling, and it roughly goes for around about 10,000 gold, just under. And that's pretty damn good. A lot of these battle pets actually do go for a decent amount. There is one of them at 25 going for the same amount, so that's something to take into account. But quite frankly, Ashleaf Spriteling is a very easy battle pet to pick to farm up. It just takes consistency, really. So you will go over to Leaf Mender, who is over on this section of the map right now, and you'll be wanting to take him out. So that's obviously something you could actually do. So we kill Leaf Mender, we loot him, see if we get the battle pet. If not, then just log out and wait for him to respawn. Aside from all of that, there are loads of other battle pets in this actual area, and I've been farming up one of them most predominantly. That is the Jade Fire Spirit from the Spirit of Jadefire. I mentioned this one the other day, and it's basically going over to this cave right here on the map and going inside. But the thing of note for this, for inside that cave, which I'll show you in a bit, is you'll be wanting to go around the entire actual cave system in order to kill all of the other things for another battle pet, which is the Ominous Flame, which you can get from that cave system as well, which isn't actually shown on the map. So that is something you need to take into account when you're doing that one. I chose that one most predominantly to farm because both of those two battle pets sell for a lot of gold, and if I don't get the rare up, at least I have a chance of getting a hold of the Ominous Flame, and clearing the cave system takes me all about 5 minutes to do, so it's very easy to put into my gold rotation. Other battle pets to actually take into account is Garnia. Garnia is located in this red pool, which is at the top of a mountain. Now, there are a couple of ways in order to get to the top of that mountain, and the rare actually drops this battle pet called the Ruby Droplet. Now, the Ruby Droplet can sell for a hefty amount of gold, and that's mainly due to the fact that not a lot of people actually can remember how to get up onto that cave system over there. Basically, what you're going to be wanting to do is either go out to the edge of the zone and jump up with a Demon Hunter, fly up, and then use your glide ability to fly on. You can use this with Goblin Gliders, by the way. That is one way you can do it, but remember to press your glide ability once you have dismounted. So go up high enough, fly towards, and then you'll be dismounted when you come towards the Timeless Isle, when you zone in, and then you'll want to use your glide ability there, and then you'll fly onto that perch. Failing that, you can use the alternative method, and that is by utilising the albatrosses that actually fly around this area here. So what we'll do is we'll jump onto our Sandstone Drake for a second, so I can actually show you where it actually is. So while we're actually talking about this, Timeless Isle is an amazing zone in order to pick up a load of different types of battle pets. So, like, seriously, stupid amounts of battle pets. And that makes it a very good farming location. You see these albatrosses that are pretty much flying around the zone. They actually do loop back round, and if you come to this section over here, what you'll want to do is you'll want to tag them with either like a soothe ability or some sort of non-damaging effect in order to gain their aggro. They'll pick you up, and then you actually damage them when you're above the red pool just over there, and then you'll drop down. That is one way in which you can actually go about doing this. Now, with the time missile, there are loads of different types of battle pets. I prefer to go for Garnia and the Jade Fire Spirit, but you can also go for other different ones, which is like the Gucci Swarmling, so the Swarmling of Gucci. That battle pet drops from a rare in this old Pidgey area, so that is something you can take into account right there, because that actually sells for a decent amount of gold. There are other different types of battle pets that you can get, which is like the monstrous spine claw, but remember that one's from killing all of the crabs throughout the area, so I don't really know why it just says in this particular area, but unfortunately it is the entire upside of this bit here. Along with that, you can also take into account by actually camping the area over here for the Gulp Froglet. That actually sells for a decent amount of gold, and you can actually go over here. Just be aware that you can still die on this island due to the fact of the actual frogs. They stack a buff, and when they get to a max stack, they basically you insta die. So just be careful with that right there, but you shouldn't have that much of a problem if your AoE is strong enough, and I'm pretty certain that your AoE is strong enough. Aside from all of that, there are different types of ones that you can farm up, is by going around killing the Imperial Pythons, or actually going around the entire area on this side of the map and picking up any of the nests for the Azure Crane Chick. There is other ones that you can do, and that is at this top side here, which is for the Jade Mist Dancer, which is my favourite battle pet overall for like a long time. Basically, you'd want to just take out those guys, but their respawn timer is really low. I actually remember farming this when server hop was a thing, and this was a really great spot to pick up a load of Jade Mist Dancers, and I made a hefty amount of gold with that. But now it's more of a casual based thing. Time Missile now seems to be more of a casual type of farming, so if you're going here for doing an hour's worth of farming, I wouldn't recommend it. If you are wanting to farm up some really good stuff, the best ones I would recommend is Garnia, Jade Fire Spirit and the Ominous Flame, and also the Gulp Froglet. The other ones are subsidiary, you can choose to do them and or if not. So that being the case, let's jump over to Iranos to actually go into that cave system. Okay, so we are looking for the Spirit of Jadefire, and obviously I'm camping it at its actual spawn location right about here inside the actual cave system, and it is actually up. So let's give it a crack and try and see if we can actually get a hold of this battle pet. Unfortunately, no, we didn't actually get it. Remember, battle pets are an RNG based thing, but not to worry, because you can increase your chances of getting a battle pet by just being in this cave system and seeing if the Spirit of Jadefire is up. But that is for the Jadefire Spirit. What you're going to be wanting to do otherwise is taking out these guys right here, the Foreboding Flames. And if you actually kill enough of these, which I like to tend to do, is I prefer to actually farm these guys up for the Ominous Flame battle pet, which sells for a decent amount of gold as well. So it's just running around the cave system, just making sure that they pretty much all get taken out, and overall you can pick up a sizable chunk of gold in being generous. If you are fast at all this stuff, you can do that, but other than that, it's pretty damn simple in order to farm up. You're not really going to have that much of an issue, and I find it to be an easy way in order to actually do all of this stuff. One little side note, however, that's actually just popped into my head. Basically, you get a lot of epics from this actual thing. So what you can actually do is you can find the ones that you can use, and or send them over to your enchanter, and then disenchant them. They're only able to be used if they are for your enchanter's class. Now, aside that, you can always craft those into their respective things, so we could actually craft that ring quickly, and then instead of selling it for 5 gold, we can then sell it for 11 gold to the vendor. So that's just another way to increase your gold overall, because you are going to be spending a bit of time casually camping, and you'll pick up a lot of these epics. So that being the case, that is pretty much everything for today. The add-ons that I would actually recommend using for this, if you wanted to know where they are, you can go towards handy notes, and you can then go handy notes, timeless isles, and those two add-ons will show up those on the map right there for you. Aside from all of that, let's get into the gold for the day. Okay, so the gold for the day is a healthy 26,037 gold. Things of note that actually sold were Frozen Shadowweave Shoulders for 6,164 gold, as well as a Sealed Tome of Lost Legion for 18,050 gold. The Celestial Ink is 13 of those for 1,123 gold, bringing us up to 26,037 gold. So pretty damn happy with that. That's actually not too bad. I am pretty damn happy with that, all of that right there, and we're slowly trickling our gold back up. So from that, we will be adding those Timeless Isle farms towards our daily rotation, because I have a few ults that I can park in those specific areas in that island, and then I can camp them for those battle pets. And once I do get those battle pets, I can then use that and sell those on the auction house for a pretty sizable amount of gold, and then any others while they're selling I can stockpile, and then I can reallocate those characters to something else once I've got a decent enough stockpile. So that being said, have a lovely rest of the day, and if you want to donate towards the PDSA fundraiser, the link is in the top of the description. Other than that, have an awesome rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. If you want to support the channel and help make the channel even better, then why not check out the Patreon? Members get additional info, gold making resources, and Patreon specific content. The link is located in the description down below. Thank you and have an awesome day.
Yeah.